Hi everyone, it's Bridget, and this is my reflections on assessment and feedback in our class. This is going to be hopefully a very quick presentation. I'm not known for quick presentations or short writings, but I'm going to try. Things are absolutely hectic right now. I am finishing and grading my 6 classes that I'm teaching, and I'm starting my qualifying exam for the doctoral program. So, I'm going to do my best with this. So, I've been teaching as a full-time lecturer in higher education for about 7 years now, and I'm also in charge of program assessment for my department, which is general education. I've been working on assessment for those past 7 years, and while I'm pretty comfortable with program level assessment, and I've written on it and spoken on about it at conferences, I've always been really uncomfortable with the disconnect between program level assessment and classroom use. My particular interest in assessment itself is engaging the learning process in assessment, which is something that seems to be lacking. And it's a big deal, and it's really an emerging area in assessment. So I took this class hoping I'd get a better understanding of good assessment practices and how I can use assessment as a teaching tool so I can support my faculty. As a result of this class, I've already started to make some changes in my teaching practices. And I'm working on making changes in the classes that I manage. So one of the things is persistence. I teach freshman seminar, and this semester I have three freshman classes. And just hearing and having to think deeply about persistence has helped me to make some changes in how I talk to my students and how I handle the things that are causing them setbacks. In terms of feedback, I teach writing, and feedback is a big part of the process. And while I've always given feedback, I don't know that I've ever paid so much attention as I do now. And I've gotten much better writing as a result of it. I'm actually kind of excited to see what these final papers look like. Grading. Grading's probably the biggest area. I co-wrote a course on critical reading and community in higher education, and I've never been 100% comfortable with the grading scale that we have. I couldn't quite put my finger on why, but as a result of this course, I'm reevaluating the grading scale right now. Now that I've got some new tools and some ideas, and I've had a chance to look at other options, I'm hoping that over break we can retool the grading system, myself and the other faculty teaching the course, to get better results for our student and to reinforce persistence and to offer some feedback so that students know not just what they're earning, but also what they're learning. Probably the biggest thing is I plan on making some changes to our assessment process using some of the things that we covered in the class. My big plan, which I still need to write up and discuss with my associate dean, and probably the general education committee, is going to have to do with aligning our program assessment with a better feedback process to students. Our students are not getting feedback as part of our assessment. It's program level. And I know this is a problem for our faculty. The students don't know it's a problem for them, but I know it's a problem for them. And I think it'll make a big change and a big impact. It's going to take time and professional development and a lot of support. But my hope is that if we can start with the first year seminar course, if we present our student learning objectives, if we re-examine our grading policies, and we build in feedback in a way for our students to see progression over time in our program, which is usually the first 2 years, we'll be able to get better results for our students. As I said, this is going to take time and it's going to be work. But from an idea that I was kicking around 6 months ago till now, I suddenly feel like I'm better prepared and able to work on it. So that's pretty exciting. It's going to be an uphill battle trying to convince people that grading isn't something for rewarding units of work, but something for measuring learning. But I think my university is about there. I think we're ready for it. I've got so many ideas from this course. Okay? It's been a crazy semester, but I'm really glad that I took this course. It has been really enjoyable to spend this time with all of you. And with that, I've got to get to grading and I've got to work on my qualifying exam. And so this is what I'm going to look like for the, next 6 weeks. But thank you to everybody for this experience. It's been a great one.